Hey guys, it's Becca Crumb from IReallyLoveChocolate.com, and as always, I'm on the hunt for all things chocolate. Today, we're going to do a tasting of the Alter Eco. This is the Mini Dark Noir. I love the name because I kind of like Pinot Noir, so I'm wondering if there's any connection to these two. Let's take a look at the wrapper. I think I absolutely adore the wrapper. It's just a nice paper quality. I like the lavender. I like the mini size to this bar because when I was shopping at Whole Foods, I only had a budget that was this big, and so it was nice to be able to purchase the chocolate and not spend, $5, $6, $7 on a bar. This bar, I think it was just under $2 or at $2 at the Whole Foods here in North Texas. And when you buy good chocolate, you only need to eat a little bit of it because that flavor, the depth of the richness of the chocolate goes so much further. It's not packed with so much sugar that you crave more of it. So little pieces are a really good thing. So this one on here, it's by Alter Eco, which I talked about their history in another episode. It has 60% cocoa. It's organically grown and fairly traded, which is just their whole business model is based on this. And it says that it is fruity and malty, smooth and rich. Well, I'm sure it's going to be smooth and rich. The back of it, we've got their logo again, Nourishing Foodie, Farmer and Field. Love this about Alter Eco. And the ingredients I want to go through, we've got cacao beans, raw cane sugar, cocoa butter, and vanilla beans. So different from the other bar I checked out. And the cocoa is a 60% minimum. Now, on the ingredient list on the back of this bar, there are asterisks after each ingredient that is in the bar. An asterisk refers to if it's organic or if it's also organic and I think, where is it? Organic and fairly traded. So they are very, very transparent company, and that's always a refreshing thing to see in this day and age. And if you go on their website, you'll see more of their story and more of their products. But let me go ahead and unwrap this beautiful lavender chocolate bar, and we will take a bite into it. So I'm unwrapping it right now. And let's take a look. So we're going to go through, I've got a scoring card here, and I don't necessarily keep score, but I go through the different topics that I have, which are the look, the touch, we listen to it, we snap the chocolate bar, we take a good whiff of it, which I say is a great thing to do if you're on a diet. Just get a whiff of chocolate, and you will get fulfilled with that chocolate sensation. And then finally we taste it. So when I do multiple tastings in a row, I always have some crackers or a little piece of bread to eat in between the chocolate. So if you're doing a tasting, I would recommend doing the same thing. Okay, so we've got this beautiful bar, and like I said, it's the mini, so it comes in 2 squares, and there's a design, if you guys can see that design on the top there, and it has a swirl. Some of it is glossy and some of it is matte. That's just the design that they have on these bars. So looks really beautiful, and touching it melts pretty quickly to the touch. Looks a little bit, the color is pretty. There's some dimpling on it, and I don't know if that's because I had it in the freezer and then the refrigerator. So, of course, all chocolate looks totally fine to me, and it's a little bit waxy, so it's melting pretty quickly. And I guess that's because there's some cocoa butter there or some milk. I'm not sure why, and also a little bit of heat in here. I am in Texas, so let's just take a snap. And not a snap to it at all. So this is a milkier chocolate, and the wrapper already told us it's going to be smooth and it's going to be rich. So it is a little bit milkier. And let's take a nice whiff of it and see what we've got. So first, I'm going to smell the chocolate, and then I'm going to smell the chocolate after I've rubbed on the chocolate and released maybe some of the other scents that might be within it. So just if you're hosting your own chocolate tasting party, it's just something that you can recommend to your guests. So let's whiff it in. Okay, let me try that one more time. Gosh, that smells good. I can smell there's more. This one has 60% cocoa, and I can already smell that this one has a more intense cocoa scent to it. Okay, let's try this. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub it with my finger, and that will release some of the scents to it as well. Think of it as if you had a glass of wine and you're swirling the glass of wine, and that just opens up the flavor. So we are just opening up, but we've got to manually do it with our finger here. And let's try it again. So I do smell that fruity. I'm not sure about the malty. Maybe that's something that I'll pick up on taste. And I don't think there's any wrong way to taste chocolate, but just to know that there's more depth to it than maybe we've ever considered. And if you're going to bite into it and indulge in that chocolate, just take a second to look at all the aesthetics and smell the aesthetics. So really getting that fruity, really getting a strong cocoa from this one. All right, my favorite part is to bite into it. Nice big bite. Oops. Let it sit on your tongue, right in the middle. And then I'm going to swirl my tongue around a little bit. So a little bit more bitterness to it because it has a higher amount of cocoa in it. Really strong. The malty, I can taste a little bit of the malt taste into it, and definitely a fruity with that as well, but with a really strong presence of cocoa and really, really rich chocolate. To me, this bar compared to the Velvet bar is more of a dark chocolate. It has a richer dark chocolate to it, and this just makes my mouth very tingly and happy, and I really, really, really like this one. Where's the wrapper? Pretty. This is the lavender one. Okay, I like this one. And I told you, I already like the name. This is, gosh, my fingers are covered in chocolate, the Mini Dark Noir. So 2 or 3 thumbs up for this one. This one is divine. I love it. Alter Ego, Mini Dark Noir. Love it.
Where are you going? I know you want more chocolate. Click here or click here. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe.